Hey guys, it's Raylan, just here with my homie. So today I'm going to tell a story of the time that I almost got kidnapped. This happened fairly recently actually. So basically my mom and we were in South Carolina for a few days, just chilling, and we were like, okay, it'll be chill, like what could possibly happen? Like we're just gonna surf, we're gonna boogie board, like lay out a little bit, like it'll be lit. And we get there and everything's cool. Like for the first couple days we were just living the dream. On the third day we decided to go out for ice cream, and so we go and it's like actually 100 degrees, like it is so hot. So we get to the ice cream place and the place is filled up, like it is filled up. And there's a big line going around the inside of the building, and we get into the line and she's like, you should probably have a bowl because we're gonna have to eat it outside. Like there's no room in here. We have to go outside and eat it. So I'm like, yeah, that's cool, but like, the fun of eating the ice cream is basically the cone. Like that's my favorite part, and I think like that's the majority of the world's favorite part. Like I'm not gonna get it in a bowl just because I don't want it to drip. Like I'm gonna get it in a cone. Like that just makes sense. So we get up there finally after like 15 minutes of waiting, and I'm like, okay, I'll have 2 scoops of double chocolate chip. And the woman like freaking piles it on. Like there's like 6 scoops on this thing, and it's like piled up and it's like coming off the sides. Like there are actual like scoops hanging off of the sides. Like so I grab a spoon and like 1 napkin, and I'm like, okay, this should be fine. My mom has her bowl and a spoon, and as soon as we walk out the door, the whole thing just kind of like smashes into itself, and it's melting all over my hands, all over the cone, and like I'm trying to lick all around like the sides, and I'm rotating it, but it's not working. Like it is over 100 degrees outside, and I have this ice cream cone that's like this tall. So I'm like holding over the chair, and I'm like trying to lick all around it, and my mom's like, I'm just gonna go and get you some more napkins. She had to wait in the line again, so she gets to the back of the line. So she gets in line, and I'm like trying to hold over. So I'm like, you know what? I'll just go and stand in the alley over there. Like it'll be a lot easier for me. Like it's okay if it gets on me, but if it gets on that furniture, I know that is not coming out. And the thing about this ice cream shop is like this is the building, and right in front there are like 5 parking spots, then this alley that leads to more parking spots in the back, like right behind the building. Then there's also like in the front parking lot there's some gravel and some like seating places, and then there's some stairs that go up to another parking lot that's not even for the ice cream shop. I go into this alleyway and I'm trying to eat my ice cream, and then like the moment that my mom walks into the building, like she's out of my sight right now, this guy in this big white truck just like rushes through the alleyway, like right in front of me. He's like smoking a cigarette, he has a bandana and dreads are just hanging out, and he pulls in and he's just like staring at me. Like he has like 1 hand on the wheel, he has a cigarette in the other hand, and as his car is driving by, he's just looking at me as I fade off. I don't really want to get kidnapped today. So I kind of like move back to the bench, but I'm like standing in front of it, and there are people getting out of their cars and walking into the building. And then I look, and this guy that was in the car, he's standing on the side of the building. Like I'm in the front, by the bench, and then he's just like right up against the wall, like, and he's just looking over at me ever so subtly, and then just turning around, having a grand old time. You know, I'm noticing this, and I'm like, you know, my mom left me with her keys in her purse. Like, if anything happens, I can just run up the stairs and get into the car. This guy is just like planning his attack over in this like corner of the building, and then like I'm just kind of getting weirded out. Like, every single second that I'm trying to lick off of all the ice cream off of my cone, like, it's getting weirder. Like, I'm like, you know, this is kind of getting weird. Like, I'll just try to like go to the car. So I kind of like slowly start walking over there, just like chilling, just, you know, taking my sweet old time. And in the corner of my eye, like, I check to see if my mom is like, if I can see her through the glass window, or if she's like coming out. And instead of that, I see this guy that was watching me like come around the building, and he just like starts coming at me, like fast walking, like he is on a mission. Like, this moment I'm like, you know what, I don't really care about my ice cream anymore. And I drop my ice cream, and I have my mom's keys in my hands, and I just take off. Like, I start trying to run up the stairs, and it works for a second until, you know, clumsy Raylan kicks in, and on the third stair, my flip-flop breaks, and I just go down. Like, I am down. My face is in the gravel. There's dirt all over me now. Like, I'm checking to see if this guy is like coming at me, but he's not. He is dying. Like, he is on the floor laughing, like he is dead. And then at this exact moment, my mom, she comes out the glass door, like from the ice cream place. This guy takes off behind the building, and I'm just like, I almost died, and then I almost died again. My mom's standing there like, what is my weird daughter doing? Laying on the ground, her ice cream's all the way over there. So that is a story of the time that I almost got kidnapped. If you like this video, then please give it a big thumbs up, because it really helps me out. Subscribe to my channel, and bye guys.